Hi everyone, I hope you're doing well today. Let me ask you something. Have you ever tried so hard to explain yourself, again and again, only to realize the other person never really wanted to understand you? No matter how honest you were, they only heard what fit the story they had already created. Today's story is about a man who learned that sometimes the quiet path reveals the loudest truth. It's a story about peace, strength, and the freedom that comes when you stop defending yourself to people who never planned to listen. So sit back, relax, and let's dive into this journey together. In a small American town called Willow Harbor, a warm little place with maple trees, quiet porches, and neighbors who waved from their driveways, lived a man named William Reed. William owned a small repair shop on Maple Street. He fixed old radios, clocks, music boxes, anything filled with gears and memories. He never rushed. He never raised his voice. He treated every item like it belonged to someone he loved. People appreciated his work, but not everyone appreciated him. Across the street lived Evan Brooks, a loud, confident businessman who always assumed he knew everyone's intentions better than they did. One day, Evan began telling people that William was replacing old parts with cheaper ones and charging full price. It wasn't true, but the rumor spread fast. At the grocery store, in the diner, even outside the local school. "Don't trust him," Evan would say. "He pretends to be kind, but you never know." William tried to explain. He opened his workshop. He showed receipts. He spoke with patience. But Evan wasn't interested in the truth. He was interested in the attention that came with his accusations. And the more William explained, the more twisted the rumors became. Every night, William sat alone in his workshop, surrounded by the soft ticking of clocks. He kept asking himself, "Why do I keep trying? Why am I giving my peace to people who don't want clarity?" His heart felt heavy, not because of the lies, but because of the constant pressure to defend honesty that needed no defense. Everything changed one fall afternoon. A traveling nun named Sister Emma walked into William's shop with a broken pocket watch. They spoke briefly, and William found himself sharing the whole story, the rumors, the frustration, the exhaustion of explaining himself day after day. Emma listened quietly. Then she smiled kindly. "William," she said, "if someone is determined to believe a lie, the truth will sound like noise to them." She asked, "If a person insists a closed door is open, would explaining make them see it differently?" William shook his head. "No, it wouldn't." Emma nodded gently. "Then stop trying to pull people out of the stories they choose to live in. Let your actions speak. Silence isn't weakness. It's peace." Her words settled into his heart like calm water. From that day on, William changed. When someone repeated a rumor, he smiled. When Evan mocked him, he nodded politely and walked away. People at first thought his silence meant guilt. But slowly, something shifted. William's repairs became well known across nearby towns. Travelers came just to see the man who fixes memories. His work spoke louder than any explanation ever could. One evening, Evan walked into the shop holding a broken music box. He didn't look confident. He looked unsure. "I need this fixed," he said quietly. William nodded. 3 days. No anger. No lecture. Just calm acceptance. When Evan returned, the music box played more beautifully than it ever had. Something in Evan's expression softened. For the first time, he understood the truth, not through William's words, but through William's actions. A few weeks later, a young girl asked, "Mr. Reed, why does everything you fix shine so beautifully?" William smiled. "Because I stopped trying to fix people's opinions," he said. "And I focus on the things that are actually mine to fix." The girl didn't fully understand, but she smiled anyway. And the shop on Maple Street seemed to glow warmer than ever. Sometimes the strongest thing you can say is nothing at all. Not everyone deserves your explanations. Not everyone wants the truth. And not every battle is your battle. When you stop chasing approval, you find peace. When you stop explaining, you find freedom. And in that quiet space, life becomes lighter, calmer, real. If this story touched your heart, make sure to like the video, subscribe to the channel, leave a comment telling us what you learned, and share the video with a friend who might need this message today. Thank you so much for watching.